Alright, welcome everybody. We are playing Call of Cthulhu. From what I've heard of this game, it's pretty intensive and there's multiple endings. You don't know exactly what you're going to get and what you're not going to get. And the games that have the multiple endings are always my favorite simply because every single time it feels like a unique experience. Because how often do two people make the same exact decisions in one moment on one thing without missing a beat? Most times out of 10, people are going to have a different experience to you and maybe a different ending. I just think that's kind of a cool aspect when games can do something that personal and that original. So without further ado, let's enter the madness today. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1920. So, you're not going to get sunshine and sunflowers and rainbows. But they went right into, the drinking problems and everything. Jeez. If I am mad, it is mercy. The subtitles for the subtitles. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane. Oh. Oh, whoa. What the hell? Okay, well, I don't know what kind of case he's on, but he must already have been dealing with this Cthulhu crap then. Oh, so we're starting right into it, the story. When it's already saved, you know something's about to happen. Whenever the game saves in a horror game, you know something's about to happen. Okay, I can move. Ooh. Alright, let's see what we are going to find. So far, at least there's not been any, human bodies. It seems like there's a lot of sharks on the looks of it, so that's a plus there. Rather than not see humans strung up. Oh, okay, so we're not using the door then if it's telling us to crouch. Oh, I do not like these shadows in this fog, if that's what it is. We're in some kind of a cave, so I would say probably. How do we... How am I supposed to do that? X? Okay, whoops. I thought I hit the hit button too, and that's why when I tried all four of them and it didn't work, I was like, oh. Yeah, I done messed up somewhere. Oh, hey. Is that always here? Let's light up some items on. Oh, that one needs to... Oh, so I need to go... Okay. So I have to grab that. Take it all the way up. I thought this was like the light and I was gonna have to flip it on. Okay. Got that. I don't know why I'm having issues, simply walking around and just exploring. Ooh. I don't know if there's anything down here. I've been doing a lot of VR lately. What the hell? Oh, I done messed up. Oh, and I can't run either. Oh, there's about to be some kind of tentacle that just pops up. Oh, I need to get the hell out of here. Ew. Not dealing with that at all. What the hell? I just know that Cthulhu is some kind of, Squidward, octopus wannabe. I know there's a lot of people that really, buy into, the whole mythology and everything. I just don't know anything about it.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
The hell? That's probably Cthulhu talking. I don't see anybody. Yeah, there's no one down there. Nothing just really blind. Oh, crap, that's right. A. Oh. Can I not use those chains again? I guess not. I was gonna cut my way through that gate instead of dealing with all this crap. But it's not about to go towards the voice. You go away from the voice.
What a putrid offering.
That's a lot of fucking... Look at all these predators that are just dead. It's only predators. You haven't seen any, dolphins or anything happy.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Oh, F that! The hell I've been chosen! Give it to the next person that wants that crap.
Behold,
Ah, what the?
everything has already been written.
What kind of creatures are these?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the hell is going on? Those aren't even humans. What are those? Oh. Whatever it is, it's dead. Ooh. Guessing that was most likely what Cthulhu in human form.
Whiskey.
Oh wait, were we just drunk that whole time? Oh well, damn! Look at that. Don't drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
See, I'm not a huge drinker, so I'm gonna stay away from all the drinking options, especially the first bit we know about him is that he has an alcohol issue. So let's try and turn his life around. I'm trying to go for the most optimum ending for this playthrough, and then if people like it enough, I can go for the worst possible outcome and see how far down the abyss goes. So we just gotta see what goes on. Yes, 6 CP needed. Guessing that's like what, skill points, but whatever CP. I don't have any. Oh, character points. Okay. By hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. That sounds like a good one. Strength. Improving the skill increases your chances of forcing doors to max, or of using violence, physical or verbal. Going into okay, well that's no. Investigation represent investigating talents. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking a lot. Oh, I like that. And psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis. This actually, they're not just like all brute like force, power your way through. This is definitely a good way. You can be sly and very good with words, but be full of complete crap. But you can analyze your opponent and use the weaknesses against them. I like that. That's gonna be interesting. And then just understanding just seems like a good one. Alright, so let's get to occultism. Whoa, we had 0. Okay. These we don't get at all? Maybe? Represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in. Okay, yeah. Okay, medicine. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Okay. Sanity. If it appears. Okay, so we read that. Well, he is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion. American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Force hold the position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. That's sad. Without food or medical supplies, soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen, just as traumatized by those events. He consumes sleeping pills and okay, yeah. We know about the sleeping pills. Alright, so that's we know Pierce now. I know porn. Saltwater clues, inventory. Lighter, Lost Battalion. Oh, that's so depressing to have.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Paul Harvey didn't like the way I closed this case when you already outside law. It's not one to do against the private actor. We got proof against you. True.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
No, archaeology is a great subject. It's one of my
Married
favorite ones in
woman runs
college.
off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Damn. I called him for weeks. Still didn't understand it. That's sad.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Oh, that's depressing, mate.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Oh, I did not want to take those. I want. Aw. Can I get rid of inventory? Oh. That seems like a trouble thing to have. Okay, I was gonna say.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I apparently missed a
I'm
few
listening.
things.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield.
He had us
Investigators over at
really
Wentworth.
pegged.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, look, we got some points. Well, that was quick. Alright, spot hidden. Oh, okay. I definitely want elegant. Oh, wow. It doesn't just bump us over to the next goal. This is going to take a lot of CP. Oh, damn. Definitely having a high investigation sounds good. Speaking good. Oh, damn. We got the 3. Oh, we got the 3. We get back. Oh. 1, 2, 3. It takes 4 to go to the next tier. I guess that makes sense if you could just do math. I don't really have issues with that. Anyways. Advanced psychology. The strength's already at 40%. The psychology is our lowest skill. Let's try and get that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
For this information, Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive
Oof.
question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Oof.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you used to...
I'm coming.
Oof, I can see why he doesn't get a lot of clients. Oh.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Thanks. Welcome, how can I help you?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Oh shit.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Oh, I can wonder
Sarah,
why.
my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
What if
The
this is
police
like a
accuse
main
her of
character
killing
in
her
this little...
family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, I already have to analyze stuff.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Alright, so the important part... Okay. Some of this shipping label is unreadable. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Okay, that's the location. Police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. Police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental failure. So it was an accident, but they're still blaming her? Why? And then a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay, well. Anything back? No? Okay. Well, that was done. Let's investigate this painting.
On the man's chest. It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Ooh, I have a special option. Should... Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements? Something is not right with the story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
3 months ago,
And
this
yet a
lady's
short
dead.
while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
So if the daughter was a painter, and she knew her life was coming to an end, she sent out a message to the only person she could trust, who's away from where she's at, her father. That message gave us the clue of the Cthulhu symbol on the dude's chest, I'm guessing.
You must tell me if what the police suggest.
That
about
way
the
we
mental
got
state
to
of your daughter
investigate
is true.
that symbol. Okay.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about
So
her
she's
life
psychic?
and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse
We actually get to use
36.
all the options. I like that. Okay, see, I like that they actually give you a chance. Like, I was aware that if I picked one, it was going to get rid of all of them. Because I wanted to find out answers about all of them.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her...
Wow.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr.
Sounds like the
Pierce.
perfect place to go
You
for a
must
mystery
uncover it.
with Cthulhu. A remote island called Dark Water. Hint, hint. Oof.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
I guess this is simple so
An
far.
artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right.
If I come
I'll
back.
take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Huh. Does that mean weird? Guessing?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Huh. Creatures stolen onto walls of long abandoned caves. Oh. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. Yeah, that is very
All I
ominous.
have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yeah. Alright, so we are now on chapter 2, apparently, of Darkwater Port. So Pierce, we took the case. We're gonna try and find this artist, this Sarah Hawkins. And we have to travel to this dark, dingy, sketchy-looking place, as you can tell from just a little cut here. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in so far, and then let's just see in the next episode what we actually encounter. Is it as bad as we see, or is it even worse?